I know I just been waiting. These problems I've been facing, yeah. I know I just been waiting. These problems I've been facing, these drugs that I've been slanging, I can't stop. No, my soul is set ablaze in this fire.
Hello YouTube. It's a very overcast day here in Poland. I'm talking kind of quietly because the neighborhood's quiet. I got a little package here. The little package is this. So we're gonna be changing out these, I think they're Bosch Decas or something like that. 630cc injectors, and then these are, I don't remember what these are, but I think they're 1050s. So these will be dope. It's pretty simple to change this all out really quick. So we'll do a little bit of an unboxing here. Got the sticker, don't fly away. That is important for the tuner. Okay, now we have these harness conversion pigtails. These go one side into the injector, then one side into the E36 stock harness. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to have to relocate that somewhere. I'm thinking more to this side if possible, away from the heat. And then these are our beautiful injectors and the lube for the O-rings. This will be cool. So first things first, we pull off this hose to the catch can. This is the new hose we bought in the last video. And we'll just like tuck that down there for now. Wipe that off. Take off the fuel line and let it drain into this. Also wipe away any oil that you spill there. Now we gotta go back here and take off that fuel line. It's a little more hard to get, but doable with a variety of screwdrivers. Alright, so now you take out these two bolts after that fuel line is taken off, and the whole fuel rail comes off. And then once you get the fuel rail off of the injectors, it's a lot easier to get to these clips, and then you can just take that off because we're replacing that. And then I'll show you from there. There's a vacuum line on the fuel pressure regulator, but it's a lot easier to access once you pull this out like that as well. And there's a sensor here, but that's easy. Alright, so we got the injectors separated from the actual rail. I had to put it down here because it's got, oh, see that? Tons of, still got fuel in it. Took that guy off. And we covered all the holes. Always cover your holes. This will be okay here for right now. Alright, driveway boys getting it done. We got that all off and apart. Now we're going to start putting it together. So I lied, these are 750s, but if you look here, you see that part moving? I think that's why injectors sound so clicky and loud. These things just fucking moving up and down, clicketing, clacketing. Anyway, we're gonna lube them up now and start putting them in. Alright, all the injectors are lubed up and in. Now we gotta clip them in. And we have an issue. This is here where it should be, and there is about a centimeter of gap there. And then actually I noticed something else here too. These clips, they don't sit, so I think there's supposed to be like an adapter or something there, possibly. Just gotta figure that out. So So I just tossed the old injectors back in for now, and it's just gonna sit like this until I figure that out.
Taking my problems, I just face them, I won't stop. Yeah. Now you need a bump to get back up. Now we chillin' in the backseat and we both fucked up. Yeah, we headed back to my crib, but we both want love. But I can't show love, cause I ain't bout that shit, nah. Now we chillin' in the corner of the room. I ain't even off the molly or the coke or the shrooms. I'll be sippin' on my syrup, I'll be smoking this boo. I ain't talking to no hoes, I ain't talking to goose, nah. Sippin' on codeine, give me a minute, wanna be trippin'. Lean to be slippin', I used to be drippin', hoes will be pimpin'. Little bitch, I run her back, he gone like that and spin them backs. I got a hoes, they lining up, they just want me back. They just want me back. Yeah, they just want me back. Yeah, they just want me back. But I can feel in these hoes, I can feel it no more. They just want me back.
Boys, we're in the garage right now. Got my orange gloves on. Battery's charging up. And I think I have some really great news. So thanks to Trevor. He sponsored me on this. And he bought me this new master. So this master is from a 325i. If you look, it is slightly shorter than this other one. The part numbers are slightly different too. This one is 1824, this one is 3824. So I'm hoping, oh yeah, this one's from an M3, or supposedly from an M3, and this one is for a 325i, or supposedly for a 325i, both pre-94. So hopefully this fixes it. I pray to God. I want to drive you so bad. Got a clutch line here that is custom made. That thing's okay. It's just two M110 or M10 times 1 fittings, brake line, double fly, double bubble fly. So last night came here late, got the new master in. Where's the old one? Got the old one out, different part numbers. So the new one is in. It's really dirty from my greasy hands. When you convert an OBD2 car to the OBD1 style one, you have to make these like little sleeves there out of, where is it? Out of this. So you just make like a little sleeve like that and you put it on there. Then you get correct bolt spacing. I haven't connected the pedal yet and stuff, but I just wanted to leave it overnight, make sure that it doesn't lose fluid, I guess. Fluid is still good. There's so much fluid in my carpet. Yippee. Let's probably do a carpet delete here pretty soon. And underneath here, we got more paper towels, some garbage bags for protection. The whole underside is covered in brake fluid too now. But I have a hose there that goes to another container, and that should help while bleeding. I was using this thing, but this cap, I guess, is not the right one. And fluid was just going everywhere. Leaking bad. Got the battery on a charger. We let Trevor use it once, and now his curse has spread to this battery as well, and it's dead. We also have to steal these from him because they'll look better on my car. Bothering him for those lights for a really long time. He gave me these ones that are like his old ones off of it, but he said I can put those back on and then take those. They do have a hole in them, but I'm willing to figure out a way to fix that. When I was searching online for these lights, they're really hard to find. They sell like, I think the left side constantly, but the right side is hard to find. Or maybe the other way around. I hope the right side is easy to find, and I can buy a right side one for really cheap, and then the left side I'll have in good shape. If not, we'll just put a piece of like red tape there. So when I first moved here, I heard those sirens, and I didn't know that those are like the fire sirens, and I thought that they were like air raid sirens, and I thought we were under attack or some shit, because yeah, but no, it's okay. Yahoosh! There's no more air raid sirens or fire department sirens. The dog doesn't like them, but he's cute, so. Headlights out, see the difference? I personally just hate this. USDM lights, I don't know, they're just gross. These are the way to go for sure. And they'll match my clear markers and clear corners better too. Whereas, honestly, those orange taillights would look pretty decent on this, because then they'd match the orange parts too. They'll still have these brand new corners. I bought these because this fell off of here a while ago, and this cracked here, but I glued it back on. So, I don't know, I'm just running this for now, because if it gets smashed, I have those for next season to just put on and look nice. Look at that difference though. It's so good. It should have always been those. Should have always had those. So there's some overspray we gotta get off. Really visible on camera. Off camera, it's actually not that noticeable. But God, am I hyped. This thing's done a decent little transformation here.
Yeah, they just want me back. Yeah, they just want me back. But I can feel in these hoes, I can feel in these I've just been waiting, these problems I've been facing, these drugs that I've been slinging, I can't stop. My soul is set ablaze, and as far as I can take it, my problems I just face them on the store. Yeah.
Everybody, so this is the new DW injector. This is like 2 weeks later, by the way, and that's kind of how this goes sometimes. You need like one of these little parts. Bartek Tuning and Motorsport, interesting name. Yeah, there we go. The adapter on. So that's what we bought. Got these on K64. Make sure to put in your quantity 6, because if you don't, they'll only send you 1. So we got 6 here now. Gotta do this with all of them. Don't mind this. Anyway, let's get to it. All right, so all the injectors now have the little adapters on. Just gonna put a little lube on them and clean this off because it had lube on it, and then put it back in the fucking box for a week. So we're gonna clean them off and then re-lube them, and yeah, because see how this is packaged? It's like a unresealable package. So that's how the injectors came. So you couldn't really put them back in like torn up bags, and we weren't expecting for them to not go right back in. But these come in like really nice bags, actually, these little adapters. It's kind of crazy. Now if you wanted to store your old injectors, you could use these bags. Might honestly keep them. for storage. Now, as far as under the hood goes, we already took this apart last time, so just move this over and popped all this back in for an obvious reason. You can see all these little leaves and stuff. Don't want that to get into your engine, so put the old ones back in, put this back on top, and it's set, sealed. Got your harness, your fuel rail, your regulator back there. I put my fuel line over here, and then the other one over here. Out of the way. Unplug this guy, take your CCV out. In our case, our catch can hose. Time to put it back together. All right, so first one is in. And it does look the same height and everything. Maybe the holes are a little bigger, I don't know. But good stuff, good stuff. Let's put the rest in. All right, so I have the rail tightened down, the adapters in, all this together, but like they kinda wiggle. I don't know. For stuff that just like costs so much money, you just don't want to see that. I mean, we'll attach the fuel lines and see if it leaks, and then yeah, but it shouldn't. Everything's like attached as much as it can be. Wish us luck. So I took the clips off to see if I could like push this down more, because those clips seem to let one side fall in but then hold up the other or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So now we have, what is that? Oh, it's grease. Anyway, now we have these guys looking, I don't know. They look better. I hope it doesn't leak. So the one downside I'm seeing to this is this is quite loose, quite far away. Could maybe do that, and then the only problem is this. So that is in. So this could, in theory, like sit somewhere like this, as long as, yeah. Oh, that doesn't feel too good on the bottom of that. Feels kind of like cracked. I'll talk to Dominique about that, or somebody, or I don't know, or we'll need a new solenoid. As far as this goes, this is really nice. Just have to put these clips in, and then we'll give her a prime and see if it leaks. I guess that doesn't look too terrible. Doesn't look awesome either. I guess you could. No, there are not. I thought if there were holes here, if you drilled out holes here in this flat section of the intake manifold, not through the runners, and then ran the wires down into there to this, you could kind of wire tuck it a little bit. But I mean, factory is already kind of wire tucked as much as you can be. All right, clips in, prime. All right, should be priming. Will this gauge tell us fuel pressure? No. I forget how it works. That's the, okay. TPS, ignition, fuel in. I don't know what that means. Oh, something did something. 9, 10. Oh, okay. Stuff is changing. Let's go look. You can hear it. Doesn't appear to be any leakage. Wow. Okay. Don't wiggle them. I don't know if I just fucked up or not. Don't touch them, I guess. But I wanted to, you know, make sure and see, because while it drives, it'll probably wiggle a bunch. They're not actually that loud. It's pretty dope. But yeah, it works, it idles. And this is one of the most gangster things about this S gauge, is it tells you your ignition, your fuel injector stuff, and your TPS. So that's interesting. Right now it's on a cold start, so a little rich. You can see the TPS closing up. This gauge is crazy cool though, because you can go to your oil temp, coolant temp, EGT, oil pressure, AFR, input, and then you go over to your intake air temps, your speed, your RPM, your economy. I don't think the speed works, and then your trans stuff. I don't want to go back to the trans stuff. P, trans, yeah. Well, yeah. So, and you can change all this stuff up in your computer too, and do whatever you would like. Very, very cool stuff. So I think we will have to hook up the laptop to this still, but got that vacuum line back on too, almost forgot about it. PCV's back on, so we are good to go back to the dyno again. So unfortunately, we're not done here. We gotta buy these adapters again. Just another little piece, this time for the bottom. It's supposed to help not sink the injector so far into the manifold. You can read about it right here, or on their site. So interesting stuff if you're using these EV14 injectors, these Dishwork injectors on an M50, M52, M54. Keep in mind these adapters, it's set us back a couple weeks now, looking to closer to a month if we're waiting for this, and then the dyno and everything again. So it's just a constant battle, but I hope you guys enjoy, and please follow along for our journey. I know soon we'll be done and we'll be able to really show this car and enjoy it, as well as the other ones. My car will hopefully be done soon too. And Hubert's working on his, everybody's working on their cars. So thank you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.